This is a eulogy for the Discworld. After the sad passing of Terry Pratchett earlier this year, I thought, there's that great phrase, with every death is the burning of a library. But in this case, it's the end of a world. I think what makes his book so special is that in each one, he explores that world with a detail that few of the writers have achieved. It's all fantasy, is what people say, and they kind of dismiss it. But actually what he was really about was looking at the human condition, looking at what it means to be a living, breathing human, to be part of society. What was very special was that he told a complete story in each book, but you always wanted to know more. It was never ending. He used Discworld as a metaphor for the real world, and the two were almost the same. There was law and disorder, as there is here. There was crime, pettiness and bureaucracy, the bourgeoisie and common people, social disorder, feminism, inequality, racism and diversity. The Discworld is our world in so many ways. No one else could ever write like Terry Pratchett writes. And in almost all ways, his daughter is right to say that no one will ever write a Discworld book again, because anyone who does will only be playing in the sandbox which, well, the owner's gone. But what I more and more is the end of these characters. These people that I love. Granny Weatherwax and Sam Vimes, and my personal favourite, Moist Lipwig. As far as I'm concerned, they live on. Somewhere. Sometime. Somehow. It's just that we will never ever see them again. And I can always go back and read the books, but what adventures were waiting for them all? How was it all going to end? What was going to happen to them? We'll never know. Because Terry's gone, which is really sad. But also, we should celebrate that Terry was able to write these things and leave them for the rest of the world. It's been on my mind for a while to do this video, because I've grown up with these books. I remember the first time I read about even the existence of Discworld, and I was fascinated. I had to search this book out. I've got a first edition of Equal Rights, which is the third book that he wrote in the Discworld series. I can remember being so excited for it, and I was only like 15 or something. I remember queuing up to get him to sign the book. It was awe-inspiring to finally meet an author whose book I had loved, because I hadn't done before that. You know, I'd fallen in love with books and I'd fallen in love with writing before that, but this was the first time that I met a living, breathing author, and Terry was everything that you wanted him to be. It was almost as if he'd escaped from the Discworld himself. And I think that's what makes it so sad that the world is gone. Because as much as I love the adventures that I've had there so far, I'm greedy and I want to be in the Discworld. But I can only go back to a Discworld which isn't living and breathing anymore, sadly. That's the end of this video. I hope you're enjoying Vlogtober. If you are, please hit the thumbs up, please share with your friends, and subscribe to see more of my lovely face.